Hey, once again, it's your boy Day from Triple D Gaming coming at you with another FS22 map making stream video. You know how we do it. Let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gents, boys and girls, episode 220. 220. I'm gonna try to keep it. I'm gonna try to fully finish the map in 200 and keep it under 230 episodes. That is our goal. Hopefully we can make it happen. But again, Giants Partners, if you're interested in the new game, the old game, any DLCs, the Platinum Expansion, the 2-year Season Pass, any of that new stuff, check out the links in the description and or use the code Triple D at checkout at no extra cost to you. All proceeds go to support the channel. That being said, let's get to it. Yo. Nanja. Morning, brother. There it is. Alright, so, man, you know how many more times I tried that PDA after yesterday's stream? I must have loaded in game 100 more times to get that to where it is. It's pretty darn close. I don't know if I can even get it any closer than that. I'm happy with it. I don't know. Did you check it out? I probably should have restarted the PC before I came in here, though, to be honest, because I haven't restarted my PC in a while. It's just been here running. What do you think? For the most part, everything's lined up pretty good. I tell you what I did. I came up here and I came up and I stood in front of the middle door up here, and when you paused it and looked at the map, that's exactly where I was at, in front of the middle door. So it worked pretty good. Again, it's not perfect. I wish I would have made it with the multiple pictures. Oh, that's something else we gotta do too. Collectibles. We gotta place all of our collectibles. I almost forgot. But anyway, yeah, if we would have did the multiple pictures, man, we could have really made it look nice. But again, I mean, I'm happy with it. It did come out pretty good. For the most part. But yeah, collectibles, man. I almost forgot about those as well. What else? I'm sure there's little things I have to do here and there. I don't know if I have this done on the version that you guys have. Look, I didn't get rid of this though. But I deleted the telephone pole wires. And reran all of those wires again. Took forever. But I did do it. Again, like, I don't know if the version that you guys have that is done or not, but I was going to send the map to DJ too, but he never got a hold of me on Discord. I'm like, I can't send you the map if I can't find you on Discord. Well, he finally sent me a friend request there, so I can get it over to him. Alright, so yeah, I probably could have got rid of this pole here, but I kept it. And then ran all these wires through here. Most of our collectibles are already placed, but I'm going to go through and select each and every one of them and see where they're at on the map and replace them if we don't like where they're at. But then boom, I ran all these wires all the way up the road there. Okay, I did download the new signs that Jewel made. We'll bring them in real quick, check that out, see how it looks and everything. Two what? Collectibles floating? There's more than two floating, brother. Let me tell you. There's more than two floating. I know there's two floating up here in the corner. Just anywhere they were sitting there, they are still sitting there. You know what I mean? I didn't mess with them. So we got these two here. There's collectibles floating all over the place. Ain't none of them been placed. Other than like the ones that wasn't messed with. Or anything around them wasn't messed with. Alright, but let's see. So we got collectibles, farmland, tip collisions. Every time I think I'm close, I remember something else that needs done. Typical, right? But I mean, we are still, either way, we're still super close. She's got all these zipped, so I'm going to have to extract them all. Extract. Extract. And I still got to clean up the files because the files just still massive. I still got to get in there and delete all the unnecessary stuff. But here's the thing. So I've learned in FS19 not to just do it like that. See, this is in my download, so I could just grab this i3D and just toss it in here, boom, and it would work. I would be able to see it perfectly, but as soon as I sent somebody else the map, then it would show up white, like it wouldn't have any texture or anything to it. So that's why I have the file so dirty, because I learned to like copy to actually put the stuff in the map and then bring it in from the map to the map. And then once you save the map itself, the i3D, then you can get rid of the stuff from the map. It's, I don't know, it's weird. But that's how I do it, just because I've experienced problems in the past by not doing it that way. That makes sense. Okay, now import. Alright, so she made us a light, a medium, and a dark. So this is the dark one. The dark one definitely matches the building better. But I tell you what, that light one was growing on me, man. It really was. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Just find this one. Alright, now I'm going to copy the scale, the translations, the rotations, and everything from this one that's already on the building because I like where it's placed. So we're going to copy that, and then we're going to paste it onto this one. Yeah, come on. I don't think there's collisions on it, so it's not letting me. Alright, never mind. Never mind what I just said. I was gonna say I don't think there's collisions on it, so it's not letting me select it. Oh, you know what? That's not gonna work anyway. Hang on. Because it's in a different transform group, so the it's in a different transform group, so the translations and everything on it is going to be wrong. But we can definitely take the scale from it. So let's copy the scale. Paste it. Why did that not work? Alright, so I guess we're going to have to do it all manually here, Joel. Yep, alright. Manual it is. Nope, nope. Welcome, brother. CC. Okay, she must have made the lettering fatter, like I requested. I just wanted to get it somewhat lined up to where the original one was, because I had that one. It took me some time, but I had that one placed pretty good. See, that matches the store way better, considering the orange is dark, you know what I mean? It matches way better. Only problem is they're not as fat, like they're not as chunky as the the last one she made there. So we gotta stretch it out a little bit. Excuse me. And this bottom one's there we go. Man, I really did like that light one, but that dark one makes more sense, man. It matches so much better. Alright, and let me make sure she has the glow shader on here so it actually glows at night. Yep, glow shader's on. Alright, so that's that one. Now let's bring in the other one she has here. See, she just had to change it up on me because that one there was growing on me, man. It really was. Alright, so I did like forest equipment and rentals. Let's import. Bring in the light one. See, the light one doesn't look too bad either. That actually kind of looks good with the two there. You know what I mean? How it has the black outline plus the orange like shadow to it from the other side. That's actually pretty neat. I like it. Eric, welcome. I sent you a copy of the PDA to throw in your map, Eric, if you wanted to check that out. I don't know if you received it or not. I mean, they actually all look good. They really do, but I'm really liking that dark one. All right, let's bring the last one in just to see here. Import. Alright, appreciate you. Nope. Hashtag nope. Might as well just take that one out of the equation. It's either, for me, it's either the light one or the dark one. I did like this original one she had up here though, but I think we're going to go with that dark one because it actually matches the store. The color of the store. I mean, it's off a little bit, but... And then the white one that we have on the counter here we'll leave it alone. Unless we take this light one and put that light one in here on the counter. What do you guys think about that? You think we should keep the white on the counter, or should we use that light color orange one and throw on the counter? I just did the white because it really stands out. Yeah, I think so too, Eric. I like the white on it. It definitely stands out from looking at it from outside. I don't know what that's doing. It's doing weird stuff trying to shrink it down. See, that light one looks good on the building too, but I think I'm gonna keep that dark one, man. That dark one looks good. Doing chores, what's happening, buddy? Long time no see. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We've gotten a lot of progress done since I've seen you last. Like, we're near completion on the map now. Yeah, like I said, this one here that I had on there, that was grown on me. But they all look good there, but I think I'm going to keep that middle one. That middle one there, we'll keep that one. It looks pretty good. I kind of counted these slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's pretty much centered on the building. Hey, Michigan, welcome, buddy. Okay. Alright. Hey, Joe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, so... Okay. Where was this sign at? Where's this? Ooh, wow. Can I delete that? Yeah, so we could have put the light orange in there, but I don't think it would look right. I think the white looks good. Alright, that's what we settled on, Joel. We settled on the dark one. Yeah, it definitely looks good. I like it. As a matter of fact, real quick. See, it won't let me adjust the clip distance on it and make it to where you can see it from a little bit further away. It just won't do it. Yeah, I thought maybe because it was the group that it was in, the clip distance was lower on it, but it's not. Some other groups, the clip distance is cranked up on it, so I don't see why it's not letting me crank up the clip distance on the sign itself. It just won't let me do it. But it's no biggie. I mean, it'll be fine. But from here, you just don't see the sign. I was gonna kind of at least make it to where you can see it from here, you know what I mean? It'll be alright though. Alright, so there's one thing down. Yeah, collectibles too, Joel. That's something else we got to do. I kind of forgot about. Was you able to do anything with this here, Joel? If not, I'm gonna have to just make a plane just to paste over top of this to hide that. Actually, I mean, technically, we don't have to hide that. We could keep the cleaver motors on there, and that could be like a dealer that our store goes through, quote unquote. You know what I mean? But I would like to change this to the same thing we have there, the Dark Forest Equipment and Rentals. Yeah, if not, no biggie. If I get time, I'll get to it. Either way, I just didn't know if you had messed with it or not. Okay. So there's that. Yeah, so we still gotta hide all of our collectibles. I like it. I'm wondering if we should do something with this, the CM, the Cleveland Motors here. Now, I think if we left that there, then this here would make a little more sense, but you want to make another one, Joel? Yeah, just have either I could take this and shrink it down, this sign, and shrink it down to fit there, or we can do another one that says DDD ER, the Dark Forest Equipment and Rentals, right? A triple D, right? No. It'd be DDFER. DDFER. Boom. Across there. And then we could take the little sign that we have over there and put here. See, I didn't even think about this. Wow. I'm surprised that actually just let me immediately click on that like that. That's very surprising. I mean, we could just leave that bare too, but oh, and the lettering on that, on this sign, I like the bubble lettering you did on this one too, Joel. Yeah, that worked out good. I like it.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Welcome, Benji. Welcome. Officer Chance, welcome. It's actually harder to see in here. Yeah, so I can either take that big sign and shrink it down and put it on here, or we can make another one with just the initials. Dead Dark Forest Equipment and Rental. So we could have DDF and just leave it at DDF. See, and this is actually just a plane here. I don't know. Yeah, it would be nice if they made it to where you could go in all these, even if you can't do nothing in them. At least I mean, they took all that time to decorate the room and that in here instead of just using the pictures at the window like they normally do. If you take all that time, at least let us walk in the room and walk around, even if you can't do anything in it. You know what I mean? I mean, I get it. It's more work, obviously, but I just hit that sign behind the counter. So collectibles, tip collisions, and farmland. Excuse me. Now this is going to be the hardest part for me, making a decision, like how to split the land, like as far as like the swamps go. Should we make that whole thing one purchasable piece of land, or should we split it in half? You know what I mean? So that's, it's not hard to do, it's just hard to make that decision. Okay, what's the hack for that? Yeah, to just replace uh, all the map USs to within the TP files. Just change all the map US to Yeah, map DE or whatever it is that the map is. Yep. Yep. I say in there you would have to do each individual one, but yeah, you can use Notepad++ and even just hit Control F and then click on replace all, you know what I mean, and do it that way as well. Yep. You're right. Wow. Yeah, we got to do all these collisions too. Yeah, right. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it because of that too. Because of there not being many people and because it is slow and relaxing. Alright, so what are we on right now? Tip collisions. So we gotta adjust all this so you're actually able to tip here. Like there's not much to do, but there's so little to do, but it's still a good bit to do. You know what I mean? Who won? Jewel won yesterday. As soon as the stream ended, she won. I don't know if you've seen that. She waited till the end though, so we didn't see that she had it all rigged up though. That's how she is. I'll put a tip collision around this. And I'm definitely going to take the tip collision out right here, because I want you to be able to use this gravel right here to fill in this little hole. Just a little side project. So definitely taking this collision out here. And then we added that house, so then we're going to put a collision just right up underneath the house, and this here. We'll add a collision. I don't know if you guys noticed. I kind of skipped the farmlands for right now. I do need to get that done though, but yeah, the decisions, man. I want to sit here and look at it and break it down. Like, all right, so how should we actually separate this? This is tip collisions right now. I actually need to start on one side and work my way across, so I'm not like, oh, did I do that? Did I do this? Make it a little bit easier on myself. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, don't do that to me. I thought I was about to crash. It froze up and wouldn't let me do anything. So this is the actual edge of the map. That's why I went ahead and put it right there on the edge, just to stop you from dumping anything there. She's good. She was actually up there. She was playing on the I can't even pronounce it. The Oculus. I think she gave up on it though. I think she's just watching some YouTube videos now. Just not Daddy's videos. I gotta get her watching Daddy's videos. Crazy numbers. Alright, see, I don't know if there is or isn't a collision under this, but I'm going to go ahead and just, matter of fact, we'll draw some collisions here just in case there isn't any. Underneath the vehicles. And then I don't know if that's actually a hole under the ground there or what. There is a hole. So I either need to take and raise the ground up or just make all this collision just so nobody tips nothing, because it would probably go, it would go straight through this down into that hole. So probably the best bet is just to make it all collision and be done with it, or bring the ground up to where you could actually dump on it. There's no need to dump anything over here, but you know, people are creative, which I don't blame them. DJ, welcome. Appreciate you. Whoop whoop. Whoop diddy whoop whoop. Um, yeah, now that I found you on Discord, you found me on Discord there. Because I could not find you without you just joining mine. Uh, Now I can actually send you the map. Other people got it, I just couldn't give it to you because I didn't know where you were at on Discord. But this way it makes it to where the map's a little more complete before you get it. Oop. Um, we actually have a PDA now. We worked on that yesterday. We're putting tip collisions in. Well, putting it in and taking it out. See, myself, I like to be able to dump stuff on. If I want to dump something on the road, I want to be able to dump something on the road. That's me. But some roads you actually can't because they have the ground sunk down underneath to where you can't. Because if you, like some of the roads, you even have, like if you dump just a little bit of material on the ground, even if there wasn't a hole under the road, like it would be, some of it you wouldn't even be able to see that it was there. So that's why they go ahead and do that, put the collisions on the road. But sometimes the way I play the game, I want to be able to dump on the road, you know what I mean? Now if this was a TP map, 100%, I would take that collision out and make it to where you could 100% dump on that road. Yeah, like there's some places that like it's a good thing that it does have a collision, just because it actually goes up under the stuff if there isn't a collision there, and then you just can't see it and or retrieve it. So some spots it actually is a good thing that there is a collision. Like here, that would probably be a pain in the neck to retrieve stuff off of that. David, yeah man, it's all good, brother. Appreciate you when you're here. Oh yeah, and then like the TP map for sure. Like I would definitely take this out because I would probably have stuff in there that you could dig out, stuff like that. But as far as the roads go, what do you guys think? Do you think I should take the collision off the roads? If the map was for me, And myself, I would 100% take the collisions off the road. For some reason, I mean, like, you might not have to, but again, the way I play the game, I want to be able to dump on the road. If I want to dump on the road, I want to be able to like, if that's what I want to do, I want to be able to do it. No. Because if you dump something in the road, the traffic would just drive straight through it. You know what I mean? Or it would hold the traffic up, and there would be a traffic jam until you moved the stuff out of the road. No, it would just be as simple as making the cursor bigger and just deleting the collision off the road like this. Now, 100%, if I do take the collisions off the road, I will leave the collisions rate on some of these intersections for one reason in particular, and that is because, let me take that off for a minute. Like, especially the ones that have these sidewalks. Like, if you dump material there, it would actually go up underneath of this sidewalk, and you wouldn't be able to see it to retrieve it. Now, if you had like a high lift or a front loader or something, just scraping on top of this would probably pick up the material. Then again, it might not. So, just definitely on spots like this, I would leave that collision there. Yeah, Joel, but small piles, the traffic would probably just drive right over it. But if you had a big pile of something there, it would probably just hold the traffic up until you move that pile. That's how it would work. And then, even if I leave the collision under a road, I'll take it off right here. And it could be a good or a bad thing. Like, if you had a big dump bucket trailer, yes, it would let you dump here, but then the top of your truck would hit the bridge, and your truck might go flying or whatever. And that's part of the main reason why they actually throw the collisions under here like this, just so you don't have a big trailer trying to dump it under there. Yeah, and then right here, this curb here, I would leave that collision right there. That's there. And then on the rest of the road, I would take it out. Alright, so one more time, quick vote. You want to tip on the roads, or you don't want to tip on the roads? Matter of fact, yeah, let's just do this real quick. Poll. Tip on roads. I'm going to create a poll real quick, guys. Two tip or not two tip? Tip straw into the silage. It won't let you see, I ain't never tried. It won't let you. Okay. Now that actually would be something you would actually have to go into the silage pit itself and adjust that. You know what I mean? So, like if it's a mod or whatever, we'd have to actually go into the XML and that of that mod and make it to where you'd be able to do that. David, yeah. Thank you, Joel, because I didn't see him ask that. Yes, that is the goal. We're shooting for all platforms. Excuse me. Yeah, so I think in the XML of this, I could, like, you could change it. Now I could make it to where you could in this one, but this is actually coming in through XML. Now if I went and changed the i3D of it and made it special, then I would be able to do that. Make it to where you could tip whatever into it. Now I have one over here that just stays in the map. I could possibly well, not possibly, 100% for sure you'd be able to tip anything into this one. Anything into it. This is where you sell your wood chips, and then this one here, I was making this one to where you could put anything into it. So if you wanted to store wood chips without selling them right away or whatever, you could dump into this silo. Bunker silo, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean. Yeah, Michigan, no problem, brother. Alright. Alright, there used to be roads here. That's why you see these tip collisions here, because there actually used to be roads there. Get rid of that. And then in the water, they have tip collisions in under the bridges. The water itself, none, which is great. So we gotta get rid of all these here. I'll put one here actually. We'll add one here. Oh, Ninja, we gotta get rid of that rock for you. You said that rock was down here somewhere, right? Is it this one? Where is it at? I gotta figure out. Carl, is Carl still here? Do you know how to add the breakable rocks to a map? This one right here, wasn't it, Ninja? This rock? I wish I knew how to add the breakable rocks, because I would just replace it with the breakable rock. See, it looked good, but yeah, if you're trying to put in a field right there, it's going to mess you up. So we'll get rid of that. I'm assuming that's the one you were talking about, Ninja. That one or this one right here. And I just threw them in there because it looked good. You can, but then whoever downloaded the map just wouldn't have that feature. Ain't that how it works? Or they wouldn't be able to download the map or use the map if they didn't have the DLC. Ain't that how it goes? I think that's how it works. I don't know. Anyway. Where you at, Ninja? You there? I hate to get rid of these two because they look good there, but yeah. If you want to use that area for fields, and alright, we'll get back to that whenever Ninja comes back. Uh-oh. Why are we mad? Biggie! Welcome, brother. How are you trying to use it? In Giant's editor and putting it down, or are you trying to just use it like in the game? Have you tried to use easy development controls and just throw it in the back of a truck or something to see if it's actually like loaded in the map? Or what? Like, how's it not working? I've had a lot of people come to me about that. Oh, it's not working. It'd be one little simple thing they did wrong, or they're like, I could see the material, but it's not letting me dig it. And it'd be because they didn't purchase the land yet, or whenever they placed it down in Giant's editor, they actually placed the material on top of a tip collision to where it wouldn't let them dig it. There's all kinds of stuff that could make it not work. So I gotta know exactly what it's doing and what it's not doing to be able to guide you in the right direction. Or went or put the lines in the XML was just put in the wrong spot, it won't work. If it's over one little space, it won't work. There's all kinds of scenarios. It's a pain in the neck sometimes. Some maps it works real easy on, others it doesn't. Alright, Carl. See you, buddy. We're getting real close, man. We are getting really close to being done. I don't even know how I got clear up here working. I wasn't even supposed to be up here yet. I was back here. I'm gonna save it real quick. Save and so to check the log, you just go to Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 22, right? And then you just scroll down, and then right here's the log. Just open it up. Oh. Man, I'm sitting there showing you, and I don't even have it on desktop mode. So, yeah, just come over to Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 22, and then scroll down in the logs right here. Open it up with Notepad. I noticed before you told me, Joel. No. Oh, man. Alright. Man, I feel like I ain't getting nothing done here. I am, but I ain't. We got to sign in. Just, I don't know, it's just going slow. I'm about to not even worry about putting tip collision around, because I was going to go around here and just go around all the rocks, just right around the edge of the rocks, just so you don't tip nothing by the rock and it actually gets stuck under the rocks to where you can't get it. And that's the basic reason for it, the tip collision. then you have material on the ground in your map that you cannot retrieve. Well, I forgot. I forgot. Let's check out our poll. What we got? So we got 70% of people said yes, let's tip on the roads, and 30% said no. Gotta roll. Got to get some stuff ready for beach trip. Yay. Have a good one. God bless. Alright, Davis. Appreciate you stopping in. Thank you for your support. It could be something as simple as the lines of text that you have to add into the map's XML. That could just be in the wrong spot. It could be over just a notch too far. It could be something like that. for why the materials aren't showing up in your map. Or let me see. Alright, let me save real quick again, just in case something happens here. Alright, so whenever you download the Phil Plains TP, it has all this stuff right here, right? And then it has the codes. Okay. Now you can't just take these and place them in there like that. You have to take all this stuff and you have to make a new folder and then put all this stuff in that new folder. And that new folder's name has to be Phil Plains TP, exactly like this. Lowercase f I L L, capital P L A N E S, capital T, capital P. And then this folder is what gets thrown into your map. If it isn't like that, it will not work. So all this stuff, whenever you download it, does not come in this file, this folder. You have to make this folder yourself and then put all the stuff that's here inside of it. Then you take this, right? And that is what you put in your map. So let me find a map that I have all that stuff in. Alright, so whenever you open up the map, you go to maps, and then as soon as you hit maps, that's where that file should be. Right there. Well, matter of fact, if your map says US, map US, then it would be maps. Then you would open the maps US. Then you would throw that TP file folder right here, okay? But because I had to change all the text in mine because this isn't the US map. Matter of fact, let me see if I can just find the US map. I forget what I named it though, so that might be a problem. Let me see if it's in here. Okay, here we go. This is it. Pay no attention to this. I have that there for no reason at all. But whenever you open up the map, then you go to Maps US or Maps, then Map US, and then that's where that TP file folder should be. And then when you open that up, then it should have this good stuff here in it, right? the maps. Man, I haven't done this in a while myself from building this map. This used to be my thing. I did nothing but this. And I haven't did it in a while. Alright, and then the 2 lines that you have to add, I put right here under ground type mapping. For some odd reason, it doesn't work. Like if I put it here in this map, and then I grab somebody else's map and I put it here, for some odd reason, it wouldn't work in a different map. Then you would have to find somewhere else to put it. But even if, like, let's say this, it won't let me move it because it's zipped. Let's say this was just moved over 1 notch. Boom, it will not work. Like, it has to be put exactly in the right spot. If for some reason these 2 lines are in the wrong spot, it just won't work. Yeah, let me open it up. Let me open it up for you, Ninja. So if it didn't work there, then you would just have to try to take it and place it somewhere else, like up above, just above this line, or just below the last thing here. It's done it to me a few times, like before I've had to add it up here by itself for different maps. I don't know, it's tricky, but let's see. Again, I haven't messed with it in, how long have I been working on this map? Over a year. Matter of fact, since I made that video, that was the last time I messed with it. But this is what I normally did. Like, that's the only thing I ever did, actually, was the TP stuff. Alright, Ninja, voice is open, brother. Nope, appreciate you. Alright, so I'm in that poll. The majority of the vote went to tipping on the roads.
What up?
What up?
So, Chance, I think what you might be running into is you might have to open up the map i3D in the as an XML, and then you might have to add the fill numbers, because the fill numbers might be messed up to the map. Because I know I had to do that to add some crops and whatnot to Chilliwack and one other map.
Yeah, see, I've never experienced that myself, but it is possible, because if the map maker messes with the numbers for the fill types, it will mess it up though. But
if all the files are there, it should be okay, but depending if they're base game fill types or they're fill types that you're adding into the map, could be a lot to do with it. Because I know I've ran into that a couple times now, editing, and whatnot.
Now, whenever you put it down in Giants Editor, you can actually see it. And then whenever you go in game, you don't see it, or it just isn't. Because you got to use these codes here, obviously. So if you wanted concrete, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what that fruit code thing's for, obviously. And then if we went in here, foliage. Matter of fact, real quick. I mean, are you seeing it on the ground when you paint it down like this? Is it letting you do that and then you go in game and it's not there, or? Foliage layer, and then train detail height, actually. And then if you wanted concrete, then obviously it'd be what was it, 1, 2, we'll just say it was 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever. And then anything from 6 on would be your height. So
yeah.
Matter of fact, let me hit the undo button before I end up with something crazy there. So it is letting you see it, and then it's not there in game. No, when I'm in game, nothing is seen, but I can see what I put down in Giants Editor. Okay. And then there's just nothing there.
Yeah, so basically what you're doing, Triple, what you would have to do now is you would have to open up the same i3D you have open now, but in the XML for the map. You would have to open it as an XML, go down to where all the foliage is, then you would have to add, say, 1000, and go from 1000 and mark all of your fill types that you want on the map as whatever number within the 1000s, and then you open it up after you save it. You open it up in editor, resave it, and then click on the foliage, and all your new fill types should be there. Because that's what Gaming Joy has taught me.
Alright. I just... What number is stone? Like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 or something like that, I think it is.
For what?
Alright. For like the base game, like stone. That's what you should try, like a base game fill type.
Yeah.
And paint it down like a known base game type fill type in the code for it. And then paint that down in the editor and go in game and see if that's there. If it's not, then 100% that map maker has changed those codes.
Yeah. Which map is it that you're on there, Chance? That would also kind of help out to know what map you're on. Oak Mountain. All the fill types and everything should already be there for Elk Mountain.
Yeah, so, and especially if it's a map that already has that stuff, there's no reason.
All that should already be there, and it shouldn't have any problems with it. Field 184 filming.
That might be the problem.
No.
No, not the weight file. Um, no. Matter of fact,
It
if that's in the map already, then you shouldn't have to add fill types. Like that's stuff that's in that map already, so you shouldn't even have to add fill types to it because that stuff's already in that map.
exactly.
It already has dirt, asphalt, all that stuff, so there's no
All
point.
that was already put there, so it shouldn't be having any issues.
So yeah, basically you didn't have to
Exactly, Joel.
you didn't have to add the fill types to it. All you had to do was just open Giants Editor and take the fill type that you wanted and paint it down. So by adding the fill types, probably messed it up to where that's why it's not working. And then all depends on if the map maker, whoever made that map, used these codes that come with my video, or if they used their own codes for that stuff. Okay, and then maps like that too, you can only have so many field types on a map. So like basic maps, like a base game map, you can add the field type, the building materials to that because it hasn't reached its max limit. So if you're taking a map that has some materials added to it already, it might already be reaching that limit of field types that you can add to a map. So whenever you try to add them field types to it, it's not going to let you because there's too many field types on that map already.
Well, I've already blown past that for adding in stuff. From what I've found, there is no limit on fill types being added.
Well, I don't know for FS22, I'm not sure, but FS19 there was 100% of fill type limit.
For 19, yes. For 22, no, there is no limit as of yet.
Okay. Yeah,
They haven't screwed with that as of yet, which is good. As long as they don't screw with it, everybody will be fine for making maps and adding in other stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to be screwing a lot of people up.
Yeah, because like since FS22 came out, I made a couple of TP maps, like did a little couple edits and messed around for a little bit, and then I started working on this map. So as far as FS22 goes, I really haven't messed with it like I did FS19. So as far as that goes, yeah, I'm not keen to that. As far as I knew, there was still limits.
Chance, if you can, send me some screenshots of what you've got going on, and I might be able to give you a helping hand. Or if you have to, just post pictures into Triple D's Discord, and I can even take a look through there.
Alright, so definitely like this road here, I'm gonna make it to where you could tip on this.
Thanks, Joel.
For sure. Look, you could see where the animal thing was. Just it's got the layout from where all the buildings were with the tip collision. Thank you, Nuke. Appreciate you, brother. Like we're getting there, man. We're so close to completion, man. Obviously, there's going to be fixes and headaches to come, but we're getting there.
Here, Nuke.
Nah, I haven't even been in the map to have to make a backup, Joel. Whatever we started with today, I already had a backup of it, so.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
I'm gonna leave that collision right there on the edge, Joe.
Totally dual rigged. 100% rigged.
The last time she said it was rigged, I meant to go in there and do it myself. Copy. Paste. I mean, we're getting stuff done, but it feels like I ain't getting nothing done. Oh, Ninja.
Yes,
The rock. The rock that was in your road.
I was gonna ask you.
I was actually messing with it earlier. You must not have been on the stream. I was like, Ninja, which one is it? Ninja. I was like, all right, we'll go back to it. But there is like 3 of them here. Which one was it? In your road.
That one that is lit up.
The one I had lit up. Alright. Now there's 2 here. I could get rid of all of these, but I would like to keep these 2 here. I asked
If you can, just move that one rock that's up top. Just move it down closer to the creek, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, see that? I mean, it actually looks good with them there. I asked Carl about the ones that you can break,
Yes.
which it makes sense, because that's part of the DLC. I wouldn't be able to add it to the map to where everybody could use it. You know what I mean? It would have to be like either wanting to appear Unless they had the DLC, or they would have to have the DLC to download the map,
You
or
wouldn't have to use the DLC for the breakable rocks.
what's that?
You wouldn't have to use the DLC for breakable rocks.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't even know how to put them down.
All you would have to do is all the rocks that you have in there now. I can send you the pack that I have from Iconic that is breakable rocks, and you could always just replace all the rocks that's on there now with the Iconic rocks, and you won't have any problem.
Or see how he did it,
Yeah, or see how he did it
and do it to mine, because
exactly.
if I add his to mine, then that would be the same as like adding somebody else's mod to your map. I don't think you can do.
Heck, for that matter, I believe Lancey Boy knows how to do that.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, because that would be awesome. Even though we already got that big old rock mine, it would be awesome to just have the breakable rocks in the map too. Like,
oh, one quick thing to note. When you're in game and over by any of the waterfalls, if you're looking at them and you go to look away, the waterfall stops, and then when you look back, it will start again. I don't know if you've noticed that before, but I've noticed that the last couple of times over by the waterfalls, even trying to find some of the collectibles, it's like, is this supposed to be happening?
yeah. Yeah, I think it just does that because of loading. You know, that's a lot for it to load. So if you're not, you know, it doesn't want to load it if it's not in your visual. I think that's what that is. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep. That's why the frame rate's a little tough over here too. Because it is a lot to load. And we got like, what, six or eight waterfalls actually there. That's not just one waterfall. It's a couple waterfalls put together to make that big old waterfall. That's a big old waterfall.
I kind of wondered there, Jewel, because with the waterfalls and with all the trees, I don't know if the frame rates and everything is going to be satisfiable for Giant.
Hey Joel, just keep quiet over there, okay? I don't need you jinxing nothing after all this work I done put in, okay? We'll have to put you in the corner. Alright, let's see. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was wondering myself, Joel. I don't know.
Oh, for the rocks? I don't see why Giants wouldn't accept it, but then again, you never know. It is Giant.
Right?
Alright, Chance, I will have a look here in just a sec. Okay, Chance, when you paint the stuff down in GE, are you saving what you did in GE?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, so if you're saving it, have you updated your editor? Because I know if you haven't updated your editor to the newest version, you could also run into issues with doing stuff with the maps as well.
Yep, because there was an update to it.
Because well, also with the new patch being out for the game, there will be a new patch out soon for editor.
Yep.
Because yeah, if you're using an old editor, the foliage, textures, everything won't show up for the newer version. Why they do it that way, I do not know. Or
the terrain's missing. That's what happened in the big update.
okay, you're using 03, which is the old version. You need to use 9.4.
Yep,
9.4 is the newest build for editor, and that could be why you're having so much problems.
Yep.
Get rid of 9.3 completely and just have 9.4. Then you'll be farther off and you'll be able to do everything you want to do, and everything will show up in game like you want it to.
Yeah, it's probably 100% the problem right there.
Yep. That was the last question I just kind of thought of is if everything else is there and it shows up in editor, but if the old version was there, everything wouldn't be showing up properly. Because I ran into that for One Piece for Bear Rock. I was using 9.3 when I should have been using 9.4.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably definitely the problem.
That's the thing to the PC side. There's a lot to learn, and even once you think you have it all learned, there's still more to learn.
Right?
Finding that out every day. I play Farming Sim and edit stuff, and just kind of, even for testing values, I'm finding a whole lot of different things out that I never knew you could do with Farming Sim.
Yeah. Joe.
What's up, Trucker Joe? Exactly, Chance. Learn something every day.
Oh, excuse me. Um, oops. Alright, Joel. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end. Well, I'm gonna shoot for ending the stream at 2:30 so I can cook dinner for my daughter. Man, I just can't wait until this build is done so I can play. I'm tired of building it. I just want to play it.
I bet.
Yeah, one of the main things now is the farmland, man. I need to get that set and taken care of. Then I'm wondering if I should adjust the price of it too, because automatically whenever you change the farmland, obviously it goes by the size. So as big as that piece of land is, it's going to determine how much it's going to cost to purchase it. But in the XML, you can go in there and change it, like what the cost is per acre, or however it reads as acre, feet, whatever. You can adjust the price of it. So like it could be like $1 per or $2 per. You know what I mean? Alright, Joel. Oops. All right. All right. So now, did you just load up the game and see if the material was there? I don't know where Ninja went. You might actually have to go back into the editor now that you have the new editor and redo all of it. You might have to redo. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to redo all of it because you did it with the other edit with the old version of the editor, so it's probably not going to work until you actually go in that new version of the editor and replace that material. You'll have to delete it out if it's showing in the editor and replace it. So much done, so much more to do. Why is this? Why did they stop? Why did they stop you from tipping here? I don't get it. I don't get a lot of things they do, but I don't get it. Yeah, we're just gonna smash all this out of here. Just tip wherever you want. Oh, that's why there's a building here, ain't there? Yeah, there's a building that appears here. XML. Please don't crash. There we go. Alright. That's why. I was like, why is that like that? Alright. Makes sense. Now it makes sense. I'm not being real picky with the tip collision, man. Normally I'd be going through here being, tedious with it, but in my opinion, it's not anything to get real picky with, honestly. Ray, what's happening, brother? Harry Jones, welcome.
Hey, Brad.
Alright, Chance. Chance is going in for another attempt.
Hopefully it works out, bud.
Right? Oh, look, it wouldn't have let you dig it. It wouldn't have let you dig right there just because that tip collision was there.
Oh, hello there.
Hey, babe.
Faber! How's it going, Faber?
Well, hello there.
Hey, why? Oh, okay, quit. I was gonna say, why are we echoing now? What's going on, babe?
Hold on.
Still nothing.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
All right. Do you want us to welcome you again? Man, Chance. Man, I don't know, brother. It could be so many different things.
Easy dev. Well, easy dev controls are in-game only.
Yeah, he went in game. But again, that map, yeah, see, I would say that it's because that map's already at the limit for the fill tapes, but you said that it doesn't matter in 22, so.
At least I haven't run into a max level as of yet. Other people might have, but...
Yeah, I haven't messed with it enough to, you know what I mean? I haven't been on FS22 doing that stuff long enough. Like, as soon as the game was released, I did it, boom. went and got building materials in there, messed around, made a couple of videos, and then started making this map, and I haven't messed with it since, to be honest.
What do you want to know? I'm a player. I use easy dev.
He's trying to get the building materials to work, like dirt, coal, all that stuff. He added building materials to the map, and it's just not working for him.
Do you have a trailer that accepts those products, Ninja? Let's start at the beginning. Do you have the right trailer that accepts all those products?
But if he goes to the easy development controls and does like tip to ground, it should show him all those materials if they actually were installed in the map correctly.
Yeah.
Whether you have a trailer that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, tip to ground should work.
Yeah, tip to ground. And then yes, if you was in a trailer, or if you was trying to get it to go in a truck, then you would need a trailer that accepted those materials for it to show. You're right, Fabe. You're 100% right.
Others, they won't show up.
Exactly. But the tip to ground should work.
I would say so, yeah.
But yeah, the trailer thing, 100% right.
Now, if you try to tip it to the ground, it should work theoretically. I'm cautious.
Right.
Yeah, it should. In theoretical terms, I guess.
Yeah.
So, Ninja, I need you Saturday.
You need me Saturday. Alrighty.
What do you need
Send
him?
me a DM of the information.
What do you need him for, to show off this map?
No, I do that on Sunday.
Okay.
That's the plan for Sunday. Because I literally, just before you said that, I announced that we're gonna do a huge shopping on land down under.
Shame on you.
Hey, you could have told me 10 minutes earlier and it would be fine.
Right. Oh man.
But yeah.
What kind of harvest exactly?
Corn.
Oh no. Well, that's gonna be an easy
Gonna
crop
need
then.
stuff. And you might want to download the mods tonight or tomorrow.
I'm most likely gonna have to download your whole mod list because I don't have the one for Land Down Under. I don't have
That
any
might
of
be
those
the
mods.
simplest then. Yeah, no, that would be simpler. Well, it's the same server as normal, so mostly they're the same. But we updated the seeder pack, famous seeder pack, so you don't have that anymore. And yeah, no.
Okie dokie, I will check the brown box then.
Thank you. Any drivers? I'm not sure what you're going to drive, but something.
Alright, Chance. Is it another map that already has like extra materials in it, or is this like a
Yeah, no, land down under has plenty of extra materials. You got hemp, you got coal, you got lavender.
Yeah, I was asking
Carrots.
because I know in FS19 there was a limit. If a map already had materials, you couldn't add the building materials because it put too many materials in and it wouldn't let you do it. So I don't know if that's a problem in FS22 or not. So that's why I had mentioned to him to try a different map, maybe. Still don't work, huh?
That's weird.
Yeah. Anything I could think of is there's the 2 lines of text that have to be added to the XML are in there wrong. That's the only other thing I could think of.
I will check in, name them in a moment, but I have to make my thumbnail, otherwise I don't make my 30 minutes notification.
Sure, Chance. Send me a copy of the map XML, and if you can, take out any mods that you have besides that map, and try and get me the log as well too, please. Because the log will tell me some things that editor or the game may not right offhand.
Right. So delete your log, and then load into that map like you're about to play it, but deselect all of the mods, and then open the map, let the map load up, and then exit out, and then send him that log.
Exactly.
But yeah, you want to delete the log first so it starts off fresh.
What do you want me to do? I thought you were talking to each other, but I think this was to me.
We was talking to Chance, babe. Okay, Joel. Alright, let me save. Alright, so we got to hide collectibles and separate farmland. For the most part, I mean, I think that's, other than little stuff, I think that might be about it, though, to be honest.
Are you live?
What's that?
Are you live?
Yeah, he's live.
Yeah, we're live right now, brother. Yeah, that's who we was talking to, chat.
Oh, hey chat! Why don't I see your being live? Are you on Twitch?
Hey, now it makes sense.
Well, he's on YouTube, Faber.
I have no notification.
Oh, that's
no,
weird.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Hello chat! Huh. Close call.
Hey, that would make sense because he was like, "Oh, you're talking to me."
And I was listening and no, they're not talking to each other, so then it's me.
Yeah.
What do you do again?
That's funny. Alright. Okay, so let's see. What do we got? Yeah, Joel was saying hi to you too, Fabe.
Hey Joe!
Alright. I lost track of what I was doing here, man. I'm like, what am I doing?
Sorry!
It's a moment there. So now,
Awesome, thanks, Chance. I will have a look at both of those and get back to you.
so
I will never get over that name. Sorry, Chance. Nothing personal, but we knew someone and me and the mind know him in my detection.
Yes, I knew where you were going with that.
my
And he
mate.
was also called Chance.
Oh. So one of the things I wanted to do to this map was make it to where it snowed on the roads, and this is how we got to do it. So right
Are
here.
you still planning on making the roads flood at some point?
You know what?
Or were you just gonna abandon that idea?
I would love to do that, which it's still possible, right?
I wonder if you could do it like for like as a update.
And that's what I was thinking, because it's actually going to take me some time to do that, like a lot more time than I would like to.
I was wondering if it was going to take some time. Yes,
Stop delaying the map, let him finish, and bring it out, and then you can request all crazy stuff again.
Yeah.
Stop it! You want the map.
requesting nothing favors, just reminding him of stuff that he said when he was building the map before.
Yes. But I mean, that is something I would love to do, man. Get this whole bottom section right here to flood, and that was the game plan. But obviously, I appreciate that membership too, Fabe. It's going to take some time, man. So.
Yes, Mama.
I want to at least finish the map.
Rephrase then.
And that could be an update. That could be like an update that makes people be like, oh, yes, I got to, get, you know what I mean? She said no fighting.
Ninja?
Yes.
Let's rephrase that. Stop asking for anything and don't remind him of anything. Except if it's game breaking. Then you're allowed to remind.
Faber, don't jump off the cliff.
Yeah. Alright, so so to make it snow on the roads, all we gotta do is delete this here off the roads, and it will snow on the roads. Alright. Now I would like to do it on the highway and everything, but I mean that would be a lot for you to have to plow. So it's either we can make it to where it's snowing on the highway and you have to plow it and leave the rest of it alone, or I'll make it to where the highway is like the only thing cleared. So we'll say the state's handling the highway. Yeah, the state clears the highway and they're quick at it. And then all the little roads will make it snow on them. Any thoughts, input?
I like that idea.
That's what I was thinking. So the highway and then the exits off the highway, make it to where it does not snow on that, and then like all these little roads, make it snow on them.
Why not make a pole?
What's that?
Why not make a pole?
Yeah. So we can do that
I would
too.
say let it snow on every road, because there are lots of people who like doing snow contracts.
Yeah, and that's what I like.
But
It would add more to the map. Like somebody could actually do a snow plowing business on this map. If that's all they like to do is plow snow, it would be perfect for them. There it is.
Ania, please push me off that cliff.
I'm gonna save it again. So I'm gonna go about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so here on that pole, and then I'm in the stream so I can cook some dinner for my daughter. Myself, I say I'll be everywhere. just let it snow, man. And I would like to get into XMLs and see how to make the snow, like the snow on the ground, a little bit deeper. I know it's possible because I've seen it done on other maps, but I don't know exactly how to do it. I don't want to go crazy with it, but I would like the snow to be a little bit deeper on the roads than what it does, basically. You know what I mean? Or normally, however you want to say it. I don't know. I don't see any votes yet.
That's weird because I clicked for one and it didn't even count it.
No? Here, let me refresh here. I'm gonna refresh the stream, see if it does anything.
And Jojo said that she voted.
Okay. Alright. Hang on a second.
Your call is broken.
Why can I not see Discord here?
It's definitely a broken call.
Give me a second, and I'll be give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna redo that poll and see. I'm gonna redo the poll because for some reason it ain't working.
Sounds good. Wait, it said 5 voted after you closed it.
Yeah. Now it shows.
Weird.
That is weird.
Change screens or their TD. Still taking a look at it, their chance. I'll message you if I figure it out.
Alright, you hear me?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's doing it again, not showing. So, I don't know. That is weird that it showed after.
After you closed it.
Right. Crazy. Yeah, but that's another thing too. So, like in the description of the map, and whenever you guys show it off and that, be sure to mention that. Like it's going to be like a snow plowing map as well. So you got mining because there's the rock mine on it. You got obviously logging. You got animals. You got farming. You got snow plowing. I mean, there's a little bit of everything. It's
Alright, I gotta go.
Alrighty, Faber. See you later, bud.
Alright, Fabe.
I did, Jewel. We can see Discord there, bud.
What's that?
We're looking at Discord, not the...
Oh, yeah. I mean, good thing it wasn't really showing anything, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I've done that before. hey, that's why Joel was on it. Yeah, it wasn't good either. Let me tell you. But yeah, yeah, it wasn't good. Let's see.
So true, Jewel. So true.
What'd you say? Hold on. Alright, motel. Pop out.
Oh, Jesus. Give him crap, Jewel. Give him crap.
Hey, why is my phone just like off the chain today? Let's see. Yeah. Oh man. Hey, don't say nothing about anybody in Discord while you're showing it in the middle of the stream, okay? Oh man. Alright, get your votes in. Let's see if it ended up being the same as last time. I'm gonna leave it up there for a couple more minutes here. I mean, there ain't many people to actually vote on it, but a couple of voices is better than none, right?
Exactly.
I think it'll be awesome snowing on all the roads myself. Then I started thinking about it, like, man, you know, that might be a little a little much because there's a lot of roads, you know, all the dirt roads and then the main roads and then the highways and then the side roads. I was like, well, maybe we should just not do it on the highway or something like that. So this is myself, the way I would do it is on everything. Especially if I want to break from all the other stuff, you know what I mean? Like the logging and the farming and the digging and all that. And that's something I really didn't get into in FS19 because I didn't want to deal with the whole crop calendar stuff and that. So that's what I love about this is that we can deal with snow without the crop calendars. So now I can really get into snow plowing. And I am so amazed that it's part of the game now. And I thought we were going to get flooded with like snow plowing mods, and we really haven't.
Not like 19.
Yeah, 19 was just insane with the snow plowing mods, and
it was anywhere from snow plows to snow blowers or anything for snow. And 19, we've only seen a couple of things so far, which is kind of a nice change from having a bunch of mods that at some points really was useless.
Yeah. Yeah, I just 100% thought we was going to get slammed with them, and it's really not. And like the one I'm really excited about actually came out, which is the Winter Wolf. I downloaded it. I still have not even did anything with it. And the only thing I did with it is when we was in the map here, and we were testing the winch. Remember winch to these trees
and the swamp.
Yep. So I'm glad I actually used that truck and it had the winch on it whenever we were playing around in the map, because it made me go over and throw a winch on a tree, and that's how I discovered that the winch wasn't, or these trees wasn't winching. So it actually helped. Oh, and you know what, Eric, you know, because he's testing the map or whatever, and he's telling me that I need to get rid of the trees here that is on this road. But it's not a road. It's actually, it was meant to be part of the swamp. So like if the water raised in the swamp, it would come up to this level, and that's why the grass line is there, you know what I mean? So
that's basically like the swamp edge.
The swamp's edge. So technically this is the swamp, and that's why the dead trees are on this right here.
Okay.
So it looks like, so whenever the water would rise, it would actually rise to this here and stop, and then when the water recedes, it leaves the sticks and stuff behind. So this is technically part of the swamp. That's why I have the swamp trees in here. And he was thinking it was a road, and he was telling me I needed to take the trees off the road. That was purposely done. See, if you look, it's just the edge of the swamp. It's not a road.
Yeah.
And
well, you can make it into a road easy enough.
Yeah, I mean, he's told me about that a couple of times, and I just haven't told him, hey, this is why it's like that. You know what I mean? Because it's the edge of the water, and then it's all muddy here because the water's there, and then it starts to dry up and turns into grass.
Nice.
But yeah, that's the reasoning behind that, and that's why I flooded this with sticks too, because in real life that's what would happen. As soon as the water went back down, it would leave all the debris behind. Man, I can't believe it took me that long to do that. Like, I'm amazed that I actually had the patience to do all that. Like, I amazed myself, brother. Let me tell you. Alright, so let me close this pool and see what we got. I think we're going to be doing snow everywhere, okay? I think we'll be doing snow everywhere. Does the game let you plow snow off of something that has a tip collision on it? That's something else we got to test out too. Okay.
I believe so.
All right. But as a tester, I just want you to test it just so we know for 100%.
Yep.
For sure. All right. So say this road got the collision on it and we make it snow on it. I don't want it to be full of snow and you not be able to plow it because there's a tip collision. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the snow is just like a foliage layer. I know if there's a tip collision on this road and you was in Giants Editor and you put stone down, it will not let you dig that stone off of there because there's a tip collision under it. So I don't want that to happen with the snow on the roads. So we got to test that. Alright, but I'm going to end the poll so we can end the stream. Let's see what we got. All but the highway. Only on the highway. It's backwards now. Man, I really wish that first. Yeah, because the first one said everywhere, didn't it? Majority of the vote was everywhere.
Let me just scroll up here. All road but highways was 60% before. Highway only was 20% before, and let it snow on all roads was 20%. So all but highway got like 10 or 15% more.
Yeah, it's crazy. It changed like that. So now what do we do? Do we go with the first vote or the second one?
Well, first one and the second one are pretty much the same vote.
Okay, so
just different percentages.
all right, so just leave it. So the vote's saying, okay, it's the same, Joel. All right, I thought it was backwards. All right, so
Nope, it's the same as before. It's just the only thing that changed was the percentage.
all right, so nobody wants it to snow on the highway, just on the main roads, or on the main roads, right?
Yeah, all roads except for the highway.
Okay, cool. All right. I mean, it makes sense. It would be nice to chug down the highway with that winter wolf plowing the highway, like you was just saying. But it does make sense, and that's why I offered that. Like, hey, maybe we should make it snow everywhere but the highway, because that is a lot of work. Unless you had a big team of guys on a server, and that's what you were doing, tackling to plow the whole map. But even then, you'll still be busy. You know what I mean? There's a lot of roads.
Roleplay Central right there.
Yes. And I think this map's good for role playing too. Like the people that like to get the campers and camp role play. Then you got the mountains up here. Like I don't know. I wanted to add like more treacherous roads and stuff like that, but keeping the Elm Creek road layout, it kind of limited what I could do and couldn't do. You know what I mean?
It still actually worked out really well, though. Even with staying with what you had to work with, you made it actually work really well. It flows perfectly, and it actually draws you in, and that's what you were hoping for in the very beginning.
Right. And it does not feel like Elm Creek at all. Like,
No, it don't.
Anything that reminds you of Elm Creek is just this. And you know how many maps were released already that have the same downtown area?
Yeah, the main drag is on a lot of maps.
A lot of maps. And they didn't change it up like I did with the sign. They didn't add stuff to it like I did.
Well, and you also have more businesses and whatnot along there than what is on base game.
Right, because I added the dairy. I added the spinnery there. I added the raisin. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I
And
added.
you also added in some personal houses too.
Yes, sir, I did. So there's more
Which
than what the
there
base
wasn't a
game.
bunch of houses or a bunch of businesses there before. There was only so much just to make it feel like an actual town, and you took it to that next level to make it look like an actual town, to make it actually look like it's an actual place.
Right. And like it's got the same road system, but it does not feel like it has no feel of Elm Creek like at all, except for
Yeah.
that downtown area. That's it.
That's the only area that I found playing this map where I get the Elm Creek feel. Otherwise, it's a whole different feel to the entire map.
Right. And I'm glad I chose to go with the, because you know why I chose to go with the Elm Creek's road layout? There was one reason why I did it, and one reason only.
And what would that be?
Because I wanted a highway. I promise you that is the only reason I used the Elm Creek layout, because I was like, man, I want a highway. And I was like, well, why try to build one and then just use this one? It's perfect. It goes right through the map. You know what I mean? So that was the deciding factor to keep the road system. And I surprised myself how well I worked around the road system and was able to accomplish the stuff that I wanted to accomplish, because this was one of the main things I wanted to do, the waterfall. And with the little tiny bit of area I had to make it happen, I made it happen. You know?
Exactly.
I like it. It's, you know, I love it actually. Thank you, Chance. Appreciate you. But that's the game plan. So we'll make it snow on everything but the highway. We got to place the collectibles down, and then we still got to separate the farmland. Other than that, just little stuff and descriptions, and let's get it uploaded. But
Yeah, buddy.
I gotta cook dinner. I should have been up there cooking, man. I should have been up there already. I was supposed to end it a little bit ago. But anyway, Jewel, Chance, man, we had a lot of people in here today. DJ was in here, Brad. Man, this has been one of the busiest streams in a while. Fabe, Ninja, obviously, right? Nuke, Harry Jones. And that's all I can actually see.
And 13 likes to boot.
I know. That's the most likes I've had in a while too. 9 people in here at once. So yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah, so I'm gonna get the map sent over to Fabe before the weekend, because he's gonna stream and show the map off on Sunday. So if you guys want to check that out, who else was I gonna send it to? For some reason, I'm wanting to say I was going to send it to Trucker Joe too.
I know he did ask at one point.
Oh yeah, Chase. I mean, you know what I meant. No, I called you Chance, and Mama Jewel was correcting me. She said it's not Chance. Yeah, I think he did ask for it. But anyhow, if anybody subscribed to the channel and your channel is private and it didn't show up in our alert box, I appreciate you. Welcome aboard. Thank you for your support. But that's it for this one, guys. So I'm excited. But if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, hit the subscribe button, match them notification bells, and I'm out. Deuces.
Later.
Sayonara.
I'm still here. Yeah, Jules said that she heard me. I don't hear me now coming through the stream, so I would say we're good. No, I hear my voice.